he made the statement, isolation is a tool of the devil. And I I see this a lot. I have many friends that have been burned by the church over the years, and it's kept them from going back to church. Not that they're not saved, but it keeps them out of church and that fellowship that I really believe we're called to and we need. We were created to have that closeness and that intimacy with other believers, to again to encourage each other and speak life into each other. I thought he had this example of a bonfire, coals, right? Like when you have a fire and you pile all the coals together, right? Those coals just burn hotter and hotter. But if you isolate those coals and separate them, they just burn out so much quicker, And I just thought that was just a really good analogy of how we need each other, and we need that fellowship and that communion, and we're better together. We burn hotter together, but the tool of the devil of isolating somebody is so dangerous, and it leaves you so vulnerable, really, to attacks and lies and you know just areas of your life. I mean, if you don't have people speaking not only life into you, but that are there to point out your blind spots. We all have them. None of us like it when somebody points something out in our life that needs some attention, right? It's hard, but it's good. That's how we grow, and that's how we become more like Christ, is weeding out the garbage and the bad things, and we need people in our lives to be able to do that. And if we don't, then we're really in a very dangerous place, and I feel for these people that have isolated themselves, and I'm not negating the hurt, but I think it's also important to recognize, that we're all human, and if we're putting our faith in people, yeah, they're going to let us down, because we're all human and we make mistakes and we screw up. But our hope and our trust and our faith needs to be in Jesus and not people. So I thought that illustration was really good.